York,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm fucking famous here, man. Like, I will walk around and people are like, oh my God, like, oh, and I'm like, please. But like anywhere else, nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Charli XCX. I'm famous in New York and I'm about to find my... Hey, I'm Charli XCX and I'm about to find out my paper love language. It would be more meaningful for me to collaborate with Believe era Cher or 808's era Kanye. I'm gonna say Believe era Cher because Believe is my ultimate karaoke song. The video is so good and Cher is a gay icon and always will be. So Believe era Cher. Is it more meaningful to me when an angel swings from the roof at one of my shows or when an angel offers me poppers at one of my shows? Both very meaningful, things. Both very meaningful, showers of attention. Okay, let's get real. Poppers. They give me a headache. I don't think I've done poppers since I was like 16, but I know that they're out there and I know that they're at my shows because I can just fucking smell that shit. So, but I good for you guys. I love it. Like, I want to make poppers too, the XCX poppers brand, but health and safety have told me I can't, so I won't be doing that anytime soon. It's very sweet. It's like, when I get offered poppers, it's like, okay, you're in on the joke, poppers too. But when somebody swings from the roof at one of my shows, which has only happened once in Houston, and honestly, it was the most insane thing. They're both meaningful to me. They're both meaningful. They mean a lot. Is it more meaningful when an angel says, I love you at a show, or when an angel says, play taxi at a show? I think if you're screaming play taxi at a Charli XCX show, then you're a true fan. Honestly, I love you means nothing when you put it next to play taxi, because play taxi means you've been there, you've been on the internet, you've browsed, you've followed, you've searched, you've tried, but you didn't get it. So now you're here trying to get it and you can't have it. Sorry, bye. Is it more meaningful for me when I ride around in a lavender Lamborghini or when I ride around in a white Mercedes? Lavender Lamborghini, definitely, because white Mercedes, she's new. She's new to the gang. She's still finding her feet. We need to wait and see how the angels welcome her to the fold. Lavender Lamborghini, she's like Regina George, okay? Like Vroom Vroom is the Regina George of my song. She's like bitchy, she's sassy, people love her, she goes hard, she's hot, and she fucks shit up. So Lavender Lamborghini, shout out Regina George. Is it more meaningful to me when I listen to the Spice Girls on my own or when I listen to the Spice Girls at parties? I actually don't think I've listened to the Spice Girls on my own for quite a long time, and that's no shade to the Spice Girls. I've watched Spice World, maybe not alone, but a few times recently. I think it's more meaningful to me when I listen to the Spice Girls at parties because it's it's that universal moment of hey, you were probably 4 or 5 in 1994 or 5, so great, me too, let's get it. Maybe 1997. 1997 was a big year for you, I can relate, we're the same age, let's get drunk. Is it more meaningful to me to XCX or it's Charli Baby? So XCX is more that's the global corporation, I'm running a big corp, that XCX is I don't know, that's Starbucks, McDonald's, Walmart, that's the evil corporation brand. But it's Charli Baby, that's the real me. That's the cute, independent, store that is selling handmade goods, and it's all vegan. That's just Charli Baby. So it's Charli, baby. She means more. Is it more intimate to me when I play intimate parties or when I play huge festivals? For me, it's more special when I play intimate parties, definitely. I just feel like, I don't know, it's more kind of intense, like you can feel the like energy, taste the sweat, like everybody's in it together, like party till the world ends, Britney Spears, like let's go, you know? Is it more meaningful to me when an angel asks me to sing songs of True Romance or to sing songs of Sucker? I mean, it's kind of an easy answer and not at the same time. Like, if I had to, you know, compare the two albums and pick which one I preferred, I prefer True Romance. We all know that. And so it's more meaningful when somebody says, play a song of True Romance, because I know they've been there from the beginning. But if somebody says play a song of Sucker, which is kind of like within the fan base, sort of the underdog album that like people don't like die for, even though there are great songs on there. Need Your Love, which I know is Kim Petras' favorite song of mine, and she has great taste. When somebody asks to play a song of Sucker, like you're like rooting for the underdog, and that means a lot. Like you're rooting for the album that gets the least love. You're rooting for like, you know, you're rooting for like kind of like the mainstream like girl, but also like the underdog at the same time, and that also means a lot that you care, so thank you. So both, again, sorry. Is it more meaningful when an angel shows me an XCX tattoo or when an angel shows me a tattoo of my lyrics? If you get an XCX tattoo, that's life. That is like a life commitment, and so that is really like, you are like, I'm riding for this bitch until I die. And that means a lot, so thank you. If you get lyrics, that also means a lot, but like the XCX, that's like the brand. You've like branded yourself with me, and it's like wild to me whenever I see someone with an XCX tattoo or a tattoo of my face. It's like, it's not like a normal experience. I'm not like, wow, that's really like calm and normal. Like, I'm like, my mind is blown. I'm like, oh my God, like you care this much, like this is wild. So that, okay, here are my results. And there wasn't just one envelope like with a pre-planned result, there were like 5 envelopes. So shout out Paper Magazine for giving a fuck. Okay, here we go. Okay, and my language of love is auto-tuned words of affirmation. Correct. I wish I did this whole interview with auto-tune. All right, well, I'm Charli XCX, the best pop star in the world, and this is my love language with Paper Magazine, the best entertainment, news, and music and fashion outlet, source, whatever the fuck in the world. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry. Subscribe to Paper Magazine. They're great. Don't miss it. Do it right now.